comfort for you. You're a hotshot surgeon. I'm just... Okay, to the left. I'm just a lowly nurse.
Don't worry about it. Monica owes me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What?
You want to know. Mood killer?
Yeah. You know what? It's probably for the best. We need to redirect our energy. We have a date.
We do?
Yeah, with Ellie Trout.
You want Ellie to do what?
A DNA test. Nothing invasive, of course, just a cheek swab.
And what do you plan on accomplishing with a non-invasive, simple cheek swab?
Well, it will provide the requisite data needed for a paternity test. Remember, we talked about this? It's the only way to know for sure whether that baby's yours.
We're gonna have to get Britt to comply, and a cheek swab's not gonna do it. We need a blood sample from Britt.
I know.
Okay, and I don't think she's gonna do that.
Well, what if I told you that a blood sample already exists, and I can get my hands on it? No fuss, no muss.
How did you come into possession of Britt's blood sample?
I'm not. Yet. Britt's little henchman, Brad, came over to the apartment the other day and took a blood sample himself.
Yeah, he was leaving when I got there.
Yeah, well, she needed her electrolytes tested and she just refused to let Felix or me do it.
So you're saying the blood sample's still in the lab?
As far as I know, yeah. And all we need now is an independent party to run the tests, namely one Ellie Trout.
Well, I guess it sounds like a decent plan, aside from the ethics part of it.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I wish there was a way to get this done, but I can't go test Britt's blood sample without her okay.
I know, and I've been grappling with the same concern. The other night, the night of our date, Felix put Britt on the spot about a paternity test. She turned him down flat. So that could mean that she loathes Felix, or she has a reason to fear the results. Oh, you're not... Okay, so a covert paternity test is a bit shady, but it'll give you the answers that you need.
I just don't think that the best solution is to be as duplicitous with Britt as she has been with me.
Nurse Santiago, are you still consulting with Dr. Drake?
Is Epiphany looking for me?
No, why should she be? You're technically on break at the moment, although you might want to be more discreet about your trysting place.
That's my fault.
You look worried, Felix. Are you okay?
I'm just here seeking reassurance.
About what?
Please tell me, Sabrina's convinced you to smoke Britt out once and for all?
Have I?
Get out of my way. Let's do this gorilla paternity test.
Really?
Don't question the man. Matter of fact, let's hightail it down to the lab before Dr. Do right here changes his mind.
Oh, hold on a second. Dr. Do-Right has a few questions. Now, if Ellie is willing to work with us, that's great. But what do we do about her boss? How do we bypass Brad?
Don't worry. I'll deal with the horny hobgoblin.
No, absolutely not. There's no way I'm gonna let you debase yourself like you almost did last time.
No, calm yourself. I mean, I'm not gonna give up the goods, just show a glimpse. I just ask for one thing in return. When the time comes, I get to evict the bridge.
That was... Hey, Ellie.
Hi.
Hi. Could we trouble you for a moment?
Of course. How can I help you?
I'd like to do a paternity test on Britt's baby.
Okay.
It should be fairly painless. All you would need from Patrick is just a cheek swab, right?
Right. That and a blood sample from Dr. Westbourne.
Oh, well, you already have one. Brad took one just the other day.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're all set. One more thing. Do you guys have Dr. Westbourne's consent form? I see.
Look, we have reason to believe that the baby Britt's carrying isn't Patrick's.
Look, Ellie, normally I would go through the proper channels, but we believe that Brad is helping Britt cover it up.
Yeah, that sounds like Brad.
Look, I understand that we're putting you in a very delicate position here, and we wouldn't want to do anything to make you vulnerable to any...
Oh, please. Vulnerable schmulnerable. Any adversary of Brad is a friend of mine. Dr. Drake, open wide.
How'd it go?
The horror, the horror! I mean, I can still feel Brad's eyes on me.
I'm so sorry, Felix. Look, how about I do the dishes for a month?
You don't have to. You know what? Make it 2.
All right, you're all set. I will handle this test personally. I promise not to let Brad anywhere near it. I think you might be right about his alliance with Dr. Westbourne. Brad was keeping a file on her in here, and I didn't see what was inside of it, but Brad definitely didn't want me to know what the contents were.
Do you think it has something to do with the baby's paternity?
Doesn't matter. Once we know the results of the test, we'll know if I'm the father of the baby. Doesn't matter what's in the file.